Good evening, everyone. Rajni here from Sashakt EASS Preschool and Learning Center. A very quick video upon a request from one of the group members. As I keep saying that we have WhatsApp groups. So now initially it was one group, now there are two groups because the number of people joining in the groups had increased, so the number of groups have also increased. So I had two requests from group members. In fact, two major requests, as in lots of people were requesting. So on that basis, I decided to do these two videos. So the first one here, today we are going to talk about toilet training. Yeah, so toilet training, basically, a lot of mothers have this concern that why is the child not getting toilet trained, and sometimes once they are getting toilet trained also, after that again they're kind of losing it. So basically, here are my 2 cents on it. Toilet training has to be done on a very systematic manner. It cannot simply be just achieved by taking the child to the toilet. It won't work, because what happens is the child gets prompt dependent, that unless she takes me to the toilet, I will not pass urine, or I will not pass stool. So that's something we don't want to happen, right? So for toilet routine, what you have to do to toilet train a child, the first thing to be done is you need to have a toilet schedule. A toilet schedule is like a piece of paper. Now this will be done in two phases. Phase one will be that you will have just have an Excel sheet, or maybe even on a simple plain paper, no Excel sheet needed. Just simply write down that the time. So when he's passing urine or potty, whatever is your problem. So if both of them are the problem, then write down P for potty and whatever you're coding, S for susu, whatever. But take down the timing that the child had the toilet accident. So for 1 or 2 days, you will have to let the child be uninterrupted, first thing, so that I know it's going to be cumbersome, but for just 1 or 2 days, maybe even 1 day or 2 days, to have a pattern, to know that okay, around this time, say for example, your child first peed or pooped in his pants or her pants, let's say at 2:30. The next day, the child, pooped in the pants at something like 2:45, or maybe even 3 for that matter. So the time frame, the time when you have to be very, very active of keeping an eye that this is the time that the child will be going for the toilet need. So once you have, over a period of 2-3 days, once you have a exact data, statistics in terms of time, that okay, between this time and this time the child will go. Once you have that detail, then what you do is you take a toilet picture and put it on the toilet door. Okay, so a commode or something. Take a ring as in, not ring, I'm sorry, a bell or an alarm or something. So we are giving it an auditory hack and a visual hack. So now you will start raising the alarm as in you will start talking about it to the child. So for example, if it is like 2:30, so around 2 o'clock you will say potty aayi hai, or whatever language you want to use, whatever it is, aayi hai, jana hai. Don't use a common thing like toilet jana, because then you will get confused ki susu tha ya potty tha. For susu, you will have to do half an hour slots in your first assessment, like every half an hour, so that you know that okay, fine. First assessment is like he'll pass urine in his clothes, so okay, so write down the exact time. So have that data throughout the day, so uninterrupted data, so the intervals also, that every half an hour is doing it, every 20 minutes she is doing it, every 40 minutes they are doing it. You need to have that idea, that duration for pee, and also for poop if they are doing it more than once a day. So once you have the data in place, then what you will do is, if for let's say for passing urine it is half an hour duration or 20 minutes, whatever, 20 minutes duration. So 20 minutes duration means around 15 minutes, the bladder would be kind of full. Then you will have the toilet picture, That picture can be common for both. You will have the toilet picture, you will have the spoken word, and you will have the bell. So you will ring ting 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 ting. You say toilet time. You have to go touch the toilet picture. Go to the toilet. Or if you can just put that little ganti somewhere or something. So you say do this, touch this, and go. You know by all means that the child is having a full bladder, because 20 minutes duration, 15 minutes already. He's just 5 minutes short of an accident. So he is going to pass urine. So you will say, okay, so you'll have to pay complete attention at least for a week, that you develop this, that they go, they ring the bell, they touch the door, and they go inside. Along with it, you can have potty toys. So lots of beautiful nice toys which are a reinforcer. Only if he or she sits on the seat and they go inside the toilet, then they get this. So you can have a nice fancy table over there. Of course, sanitize everything. That goes without saying. But have a table, and if the child is going for potty, then give the toys that you told. So today you get this. At other times, keep the bag close away somewhere. So no, you don't get it. When you tell potty, then you get it. So they are also looking forward. So you have to shop for some toys which the child is wanting, which the child will pay attention to. Because when you go looking for reinforcers, out of 5, 4 the kids will, maybe pick up for a minute or 2 and then lose interest. So reinforcers also something you have to be very carefully choosing. They shouldn't be very expensive, because you can't be throwing money like that. And there's going to be lots of variety. So that if they like something, or there's particular something, you can use that manipulator for helping the child learn the skill. Every time the child is sitting on the pot and doing it, it's party time. You are just celebrating like nobody's business. So that the kid knows that it's a good idea to sit there and do it. And then there's this potty toys. So the potty time toys. So you are keeping them in a bag and away. So you get those when you sit here. And then potty finish, toy time finish, close, keep it away, even if the kid cries. And say, tomorrow you will come back, Hindi, English, whatever regional language you want to say, कल आएंगे, जब भी पॉटी करने आएंगे, पहले टंग करेंगे, पिक्चर टच करेंगे, फिर जाएंगे. Now, lots of people ask me कि ये फिर सारी लाइफ टंग और पिक्चर टच. No, we will fade it. Once they begin to know that, okay, now I have to go inside, then we'll say कि अच्छा अभी हमारी बेल टूट गई, अभी हम जाएंगे, अभी हम इसको टच करेंगे, अभी हम अंदर जाएंगे. So you remove the bell. Okay, and then make bigger noise ki wow, aapne to बैठ के किया, very good, ये वो. Then the second one is that we will say कि अच्छा अभी आप big boy हो गए हो, अभी ये नहीं लगाएंगे, अच्छा अभी potty आएगी. That by that time the child is already settled and knows will go. So then you will remove the hats and the child will. Then we will start providing language also, depending upon the child's verbal status. And the status of verbalizing, how much the child talks. So we will provide that also support. That bolo beta, mama potty आई है, like this. So the child will say, this is how you will toilet train your kid. So this is it. Anything more on toilet training you want to know? Any specific question, you can WhatsApp me at 8800065000. That's my WhatsApp number. You can message it to me. I may not take calls on that number, but you can message it to me, and I can help you in whichever way that I can possibly. And like I like to say, may all kids win. Thank you so much for listening to me. Have a good day. Bye-bye.